Morning everyone, it's week 4 of my Cambridge one-to-one weight loss journey. Bit disappointed this morning. I've stuck to it like glue and I haven't lost any weight this week. So I was feeling a bit down this morning, but because it was 4 weeks, I actually measured myself and I'm really happy because I've lost 6 centimetres all over. So I have got a loss. But that got me sort of thinking in terms of what I call crooked thinking. So this morning when I stood on the scales, I was really down and I was thinking things like, what's the point? You know, I've been on this, I'm not eating all my favourite foods. My daughter had her birthday and she had a massive chicken kebab and chips and I didn't have any of that. You know, why am I doing this? And I started to get into that real negative cycle, like going down. And I think when I think about diets before, you know, it's really easy to trip up and get on that downward spiral and go, well, I haven't lost anything. So, you know, I'm going to, you know, just eat what I want. And then that starts off a whole trigger of negative, you know, these crooked thoughts. And then I started to think about when I am eating, food is like everywhere. Like if you've had a bad day, you think, oh, I'll have a cake. Or, you know, I'll treat myself to some cheese and biscuits. That'll cheer me up. Or, you know, it's a birthday. Let's all go out and we'll all have a 3-course dinner and like loads of food and overeat. And then the next day you think, I'm gonna eat better. I'm gonna eat better. And then all of a sudden the family come over and they bring more cake because it's your birthday and they want to celebrate. And you end up eating more cake. And then the next day friends come over and they bring a bottle of wine and you end up drinking that. And I'm not saying don't celebrate, but I just think it gets you into that downward spiral and gets you into a bit of like a trigger related action where we're just treating like food as reward. Or even if I've had a bad day, it's like, oh, let's get a takeaway, or, you know, let's eat pizza. And I know for me, things like pizza and like especially chili with loads of sour cream and like cheese is a real trigger food for me. It like goes on and on and on. So I just wanted to think about, you know, in terms of that downward spiral, in terms of that trigger foods, in terms of, you know, all of that. And that got me thinking again. And I thought, actually, this weight loss plan is making me put into place really good tools and techniques. So things like I am drinking water. Previously, I know that I wasn't drinking enough. And I always make sure I'm eating my products at 8, 12, 4 and 8. So actually, when I go back onto, you know, eating properly and healthily to maintain my weight, I should put that into practice. And also I use my tracker. So Amy and Steve have given me this tracker and I write down what I'm eating. And actually, I think I need to do that because at 47 years of age, I've not tracked really what I'm eating and thinking about what I'm putting in my mouth. And by doing the Cambridge one-to-one plan, I'm doing that. So I'm giving myself some really, really good tools and techniques for the future so that I don't go down on that downward spiral. I am mindful of what I'm eating because I think previously it was just like a bit of a shark feeding frenzy. I'd eat one thing and that would lead to another and that would lead to another. So I'm really going to use these weeks on my weight loss plan to think about the future and think about if my goal is to remain fit and healthy for me and what I want, what are those things that I can put into practice now to stop the habits that I've had for 47 years and actually develop better habits. So instead of rewarding myself with food, why don't I have a nice hot bath or a lovely facial or get my nails done? You know, something that I really enjoy and love, but normally I don't give myself that time. It's just a few thoughts. As I've said previously, I am just a mere 47-year-old woman. Normal, my friends wouldn't agree, but hopefully you might be able to relate. Anyway, see you all next week. Take care. Bye.